Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. So as we all know now, Kemba Walker has been traded to the OKC Thunder. Seriously, man, I did a video about this on my main channel, KrispyFlakes, and I was caught so off guard this morning. I finally have had time to kind of marinate over it and think about it a little bit more and stuff. Because literally, bro, this morning I woke up, man, I didn't even have time to do my flappity flap, bro. I have literally had flapjacks for breakfast every single morning, and I couldn't do that this time around because of this trade. I literally sprained my damn neck getting out of bed and stuff. And yeah, I want to see what Espen's got to say about this right here, because a new thought that I really have about this is I don't really understand the Thunder's mindset of draft or getting all these damn draft picks, bro. Seriously, man, getting all these damn draft picks, because when you draft a player, you draft somebody hoping they're going to be a solid NBA player, right? And a lot of times it doesn't happen. So I don't understand the point of trading away Moses Brown, who is a good young NBA player, for a draft pick, taking on that risk of drafting a bitch-ass player. So I don't know, man. They got so many draft picks. It makes me think that the OKC Thunder really got a trick up their sleeve, man. I still think they're going for Zion or Luka Doncic, somebody, maybe Ben Simmons, somebody like that, bro. I think it's coming sooner rather than later, man. So here we go. See what Espen's got to say.
All right, we're back with some breaking news. Woj just tweeting minutes ago, just tweeting this. The Celtics are trading Kemba Walker, the number 16 overall pick in 2021.
Who y'all think that pick's going to be? What's the draft board say?
Oklahoma City for Al Horford, Moses Brown, and a 2023 second-round pick. Again, Kemba Walker heading to OKC, traded by the Celtics. I'll bring in Brian and PJ. And Brian, what does this move mean? What do you make of it?
Well, Brad Stevens has made his first big move as the president of the Boston Celtics. This is a multi-faceted move. It is,
bro. It just kind of shows you maybe how cancerous the relationships was with Kemba Walker. Because can you imagine? This man was literally coaching Kemba for 2 years and then traded his ass instantly as he got the new position. I'm just saying, man, it's not a good look.
Obviously, a talent restructuring, but it's also a bit of a salary cap dump. Al Horford's owed about $40 million guaranteed over the next 2 seasons. If they keep him for the full 2 seasons, it's about $54 million guaranteed. Kemba Walker, $73 million guaranteed. Both of them have knee
Any
issues.
chance Al gets bought out?
And so really, you're trading one player with an injury issue for another player with a lot less money on his contract. And to make that deal happen, to facilitate that
but older
deal,
too. It's also
they
older.
Send a first-round pick, this year's first-round pick, to Oklahoma City. Another first-round pick for Oklahoma City. OKC now has 3 first-round picks in this draft, and with swap rights that.
I did hear somebody tell me though. They were talking about maybe the OKC Thunder are going to trade up and try to get, try to trade 3 of those first-round picks and get a top 5 pick. You know what I'm saying? Get Evan Mobley, somebody like that. And then that makes Moses Brown. It's okay, well, who cares that he's gone?
All right for them at the lottery next week. Believe it or not, they could end up with 2 top 5 picks in this draft.
Damn.
That's why they did this move. Boston restructures their talent a little bit.
Gonna get Jalen Green and Cade.
Kemba fit here in Boston, and now he's going to move on to another place where he can be healthy.
It really is stunning when you think about this. Kemba Walker was supposed to be that second and then third superstar there, and PJ didn't really seem to work out. But
his skill set didn't match up with Jalen and Jason.
Result with respect to Kemba Walker. What do you make of the move?
Well, I'm not sure. It's a question of who's going to end up on the court. You're talking injury in both cases. You got Al Horford didn't play a big chunk of this year. When he was in Boston, he played very well. It didn't work out in Philly. It didn't work out in OKC. Really didn't get an opportunity. Kemba's health was the issue. When Kemba was healthy, he played well in Boston. But again, it's hard to invest that much money when you don't know what you're going to get in return. I would have to beg off, because I'm wondering, when it's all said and done, who's going to be in uniform for either of these teams, or is this more about money and picks? Hembo's asking windy questions. What's the NBA record for picks? Because I'm sure OKC has
shattered it.
Got
shattered it.
Or at least they're getting close,
They have
right?
18 first-round picks.
My God.
They now have 18 first-round picks in the next 7 drafts.
Got a whole damn varsity team.
Sam Presti spins, gold out of you-know-what. It wouldn't surprise me if he looks for a place to move Kemba Walker on. I don't know if you can get another first for him. But this is what they've done with Chris Paul. This is what they've done with Horford. This is what they've done with Carmelo Anthony. This is the business that the Thunder are in, and they're very good at it.
I mean, what have they done exactly? I mean, teams are willing to like take like give them picks, but they haven't really done anything. I guess maybe Chris Paul, they did up his draft stock. I will give them that. But like Al Horford, like he didn't really play. I guess we played decently when he was there, but we did fine. And then Carmelo Anthony, I thought he was pretty bad on the OKC Thunder. So I didn't have a job for like 2 seasons after
acquiring those picks. Could you imagine 2 top 5 picks and a loaded draft at the top? Guys, we turn now to the game of the night. Last night, Bucks.
Yo, what the hell is this, man? Okay, so I wasn't going to actually react to this part right here, man, but, people were pointing this out to me. I was like, yo, it's going to be like a 17-second video if I check this out, but apparently back on June 9th, which is 9 days ago, according to leaked sources at ESPN, I predicted the Kemba Walker trade. I don't even remember doing that, man. A lot of people say when I make these videos, like, yo, Crispy, you're crazy, man. Like, what are you talking about? And then you get one right. And you only got a few people want to point out when you're actually right about something, man. But apparently I predicted it. This is my video on my main channel, KrispyFlakes, called Kemba Walker Trade Request. Let's check this out. What did I predict? Kemba Walker is one of the better point guards of this generation of NBA players. And when it comes down to it, yeah, I've been loving these videos, man, that I've been making, by the way. Been getting crazy views, new subscribers. If you guys aren't subscribed to KrispyFlakes, check it out. To having knee injuries and really a large contract that just limits what the Celtics can do going forward. Yep. New management with Brad Stevens. And now we all see that crossover. The Boston Celtics deciding to mutually split ways and request to trade this NBA offseason, guys. For this video, we are going to discuss which teams Kemba Walker makes the most sense to go to. Beep. Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So it's been confirmed by multiple. Got the agent overall 60 shirt. The Boston Celtics are agreeing to part ways this NBA offseason. When it comes down to it, man, I've been saying for a while that Kemba Walker, just like his skill set, does not really mesh well with the Boston Celtics. 100% agree. It's like I said it. A bucket-getting type of point guard like he showed on the Charlotte Hornets for many seasons. We're in the same hat. When it comes down to it, like this Celtics team, they already have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Two guys that at this point you would prefer the ball to be in their hands, when it comes down to it, right, man? So, Kemba, decent playmaker, not the. Yo, I have no idea why my damn background like bounces up and down like a damn bouncy house, bro. Like this shit pisses me off. I'm trying to fix it, man. I don't know why it does it. It's so weird. Simple, man. They need a third to fourth option, my camera point guard that definitely is more about defense and making plays for others. Right? So for today's video, wait, no, we are going to talk about some different trade proposals out there and really some teams that make sense not only for Kemba but also for the. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. You talk to. Oh my God. On that, 1,000 likes is always the goal. Ain't no glaring issue with Kemba Walker is that he's got a pretty large contract, but beyond that, also he was coming off the knee injuries, right, man? Like the knee injuries is definitely. Yo, why is my background doing that? I'm very wary of if you're a team that's trying to maybe trade for Kemba Walker to get your team to the next tier. He's 30 years of age, played 31, I think, actually. Looking at his numbers right now, though, man, like last season for the Celtics, he averaged 19 points. Yo, this thing about Kemba too is like, people are saying that. Like he's like washed up now. He has a knee injury. Like that does suck. That's not great for a point guard, right? But like his numbers were still like as good as they've always been. Maybe not like the Charlotte Hornet days, but they weren't making the playoffs in those days either. So yeah, the numbers are still good. He's gonna bounce back, man. The numbers are right around his career average. So I don't think it was a case where he had like this big huge fall off. It's just, right. He didn't really work well with the Celtics, right? That makes sense. To the trades. He's still a really good basketball player, man. He had like some really good games out there. Maybe not exactly what they were looking for in the playoffs from him and stuff, but for the most part, I still think Kemba Walker is a great point guard, assuming he can stay healthy. So as far as the trade ideas, it sounds like one that's kind of being tossed around as maybe a point of interest and a destination for Kemba is the OKC Thunder. Yo! Oh, yo! Hey! Okay. Let's totally agree with this. I don't agree with it, but the OKC Thunder, they have a bajillion draft picks over the next few seasons. So it is one of those cases that maybe they did with CP3 where they can get a guy like Kemba Walker because, for one, they can afford to do it. They got so many young players on their team. But also they can compete, sell tickets, make that revenue. Be fun, competitive. The draft picks to also rebuild, man. It's one of those weird situations where you can be good but still rebuild at the same time. So that would kind of be the idea behind getting Kemba Walker on that team. Yeah, that camera looks crispy, man. Trade to get it done. I mean, if you really think about it, I'm sure some draft picks could be tossed around there when you got so many of them like that. You don't mind giving up 1 or 2 first-round draft picks, and I'm sure the Celtics would more than willing to take on those draft picks just because they've always done pretty good as far as drafting players. So not a total prediction. Like the Brooklyn Nets. We all remember that, like Jason Tatum, I believe, was supposed to be that draft pick, right? But also, as far as tossing like some filler players, really the only name that comes to mind, because you have to match the contract, right? Right. Would be Al Horford. Hey! The thing that Celtic fans want is a reunion with Al Horford for the next few seasons, but they could use some help at center, and Al Horford was really good there. I don't know if they really have time for that much money. It would probably take at least 2 first-round draft picks to take on Al Horford, and maybe. Okay, so it was a semi-prediction because, obviously the Celtics actually were the ones that gave up the draft picks, which I'm still kind of surprised by here, man. Like, I understand that Kemba's contract's larger, but he's also 3 years younger than Al Horford, and like Al Horford also has knee injuries. So I don't know. It is kind of weird that they like have, but at the same time too, while the OKC Thunder didn't really give up like any like significant draft picks, because they ended up getting the Celtics 16th pick. But they did give up Moses Brown, who pretty much is a draft pick, right? He's like 20 years of age, right, man? So pretty much a draft pick. So, okay, I would say it was like a semi-prediction. Also like a Theo Maldon, somebody like that, just like a good...
Well, that didn't happen.
They can put into
the good shoot you just stopped about... You never saw the last 4 seconds, man. But also, I think I said his name wrong. I think it's Teo. But regardless, not bad that was the first one I said. So I'll say it was a low-key win. It was a W, man, kind of. But, all right, that's all we got for the video, man. Thanks so much for watching, and peace out.